Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Bobby and I'm a wife, a medical coder, and a mom of 2 kids under 3. On this channel, I share our Canadian finance journey. We roughly followed the Dave Ramsey's baby steps using a zero-based budgeting system mixed with the cash envelope system to try to minimize our spendings and maximize our savings. This system has made us more aware of our spending, what our needs versus our wants are, and how to minimize our wants, since those are not necessary, or at least how to be more mindful of them and how it is impacting our future in the long run. I started budgeting in February of 2023 while I was on mat leave, and our family of 4 was living on just one income. Last summer, we made a big decision to move across the country to be able to give our kids more family time, as that was important for us as parents. We enjoyed watching them grow, play, and learn with their cousins as they are in the same age group. Since then, we have been very fortunate to be able to live with my parents rent-free, so we didn't waste that opportunity and we tackled our debt. We paid off my student loans, as that was about $5,000, and with some of the money from the sale of our house, we decided to pay our vehicle to make us completely debt-free. However, we have recently purchased a new home, so we have now a new debt, but it is a home purchase, so we will tackle it a bit later. We do follow, I did print out the Dave Ramsey baby steps and how we have that set up. It says step 1, save $1,000 for your starter emergency fund. We do have a $5,000 emergency fund. Since we are a family of 4, I found that $1,000 wasn't enough to make me feel comfortable with that. Step 2, pay off all debt except the house using debt snowball. So we did do that. We paid off my student loan, and then we paid off our car fund, our car loan. And then our step 3 is to save 3 to 6 months expenses in a fully funded emergency fund, which we already have a part of it by having a bigger emergency fund here. So I will definitely be starting to work on our savings to try to increase that. This is my very first cash stuffing of 2024. This is from my husband's paycheck. We do have $535 here from his paycheck. So I will quickly count that. So 100, 200, 250, 3, 20, 40, 60, 80, 4, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 5, 505, 510, 515, 520, 525, 530, 535. So we do have 535 here. That we will be cash stuffing. Okay, so we will be stuffing my variable expenses. So we do have 250 going into our groceries. So that's 1, 250. So this is for a week until I get my next paycheck next week. And then we get $75 for gas, 50, 75. Kids are getting 25, but we already have 100 in here. So we all are going to add 25, so 125. Our pets are getting 35, and that's for cat food, dog food, cat litter, treats, toys, grooming. So we're getting 35. So 20, 35. Eating out is getting 50, so that's 20, 40, 50. And fitness, this is for gym memberships, is getting 20. We didn't stuff anything in my sinking fund, but I'll quickly show you our sinking fund binder. We have vet bills that I would like to be able to save bigger than that. I'd like to have like $100 or $1,000 vet bill emergency fund or pet emergency fund, a car emergency fund of at least 1,000. So this is going to be a start. I say every cat is worth 20 bucks, and we will be saving 480 at the end of this tracker, but then I'll restart it. So this is our vet bill. We have a medical, which in Canada we're fortunate that our medical bills at the hospital is pretty much covered. We have certain things that aren't covered, so this is, we want to be saving up for our counseling sessions and for any kind of other services like massage therapy or chiropractor appointments, those kinds of things. So that's for that. I would also like to have $1,000 in our medical fund as well. So these band-aids are all worth 30 bucks for $8.40 at the end. So then we can restart it. Vacation money. So this is our vacation fund. I'm trying to get about $4,000, and that's for traveling out west to go visit my husband's family. We would like to go visit them in the next few years, so we will be needing to stuff this to travel for 2 adults and 2 kids, so it'll be quite expensive. We do have a home emergency or home maintenance fund here that is from Lisa Grateful Me. She has trackers that are 25, 50, and 100. I'll be working on that and trying to build up our emergency fund for our home. We do have a car maintenance fund that I will be working towards trying to build as well, and a clothes fund that I don't have a tracker for. But yeah, so this is our like sinking funds. And then we have here in this binder is our savings challenges. So this is where the rest of the money's going. We will be putting 15 in our Hearts Fun House. Whoops. And this was a freebie from Carol Cash on YouTube. She had the freebie for the month of December, so I decided to grab it while I could and then be able to follow along with this kind of saving. So I'll put 15 in this one. I do have this monthly savings challenge with the tracker. Oh, I didn't bring a scratcher. Just a second. There, I'm back. So this is a January savings challenge. I'm not exactly sure how far we'll get with it, but I'll scratch it and see. So we have, sorry for shaking the camera there. So we have 10 bucks, and I'll scratch another one. And since I'm Canadian, I don't have dollar bills, I will be putting 15 in this one. And I do have this other Merry Christmas scratch off, and this is from April's on a Budget on YouTube. So I'll be scratching that if I can find my coin. Try not to shake you guys. So there's 20 bucks in that one. $20. Perfect. And let's see. I have 20 30 bucks left. And I have this spring savings challenge from Cashbee. I'm working on spring, it's winter right now, but I would like to have the spring savings challenge saved up before spring so I can do spring activities with the kids with it. And I do have a month ahead savings challenge. Of what I'll do is I'll fill this out, and once this is filled out, I'll move this money. This will be 400 bucks. I'll move this money into our month ahead binder that I'll show you guys in another video. But I want to be able to save up that 3 to 6 months emergency fund as a month ahead emergency fund. So what I'll do is I will, since I have 30 left, I'll color in, sorry for the glare, guys. I'll color in one little flower here for $20. So I'll put $20 in this one. And then I'll put 10 bucks in our month ahead. And there's $10. And this savings challenge is just, it's a Busy Bee scratch off. It's from KTW Planning and Budgeting. This is just money. Oh, sorry, I wasn't in frame there. This is just with my mom spending money that I do not cash stuff because I keep it in my wallet. But me and my husband both get $20 a week to spend. And then I try to put most of my money into this. So I just scratch off and then like see this one. I saved up all these other ones, but I have this $25 one that I have to save $25 to be able to cash stuff in here. So until then, I just check mark them when I'm done with saving for it. So this is my mom spending money that I want to be able to save up to do a tattoo at some point with my best friend. Hopefully, we both want a friend's tattoo with the friend's logo on it. And then we want to have like a Phoebe tattoo and a Monica tattoo to kind of, that's kind of who we see ourselves at. So yeah, so this is to save up for that. So that's what I'm working for with my mom spending. So the one last thing I wanted to show you is this pink binder. What I'm going to be using it for is for the Budget Mom Savings Challenge. So what I did is on 2023, I did the Budget Mom Savings Challenge. I did a video on that. I'll link it down below if you want to go see my tally of the whole year, how much I was able to save. So she decided to do a whole year worth of challenge again, and it's free. So she does share it with her newsletter on her emails, or her website emails, or as well on the Budget Mom Savings Challenge Facebook group. You're able to go download them and print them off from there too. So this first month for January, she has the Jolly Cash Savings Challenge. So you choose a word and then you save the amount for each letter. So our word for this year is growth. So if you can see here, all the letters have a number associated with them. So I just circled all the letters that we had in our word, and I chose, our total is $91 that we have to save this month. So what I'll do is I'll round up to either 95 or 100. I'll figure it out. I try to put as much as I can in there. So at the end of the year, we have more savings than we would, kind of a surprise saving. But I find these very entertaining and very fun. It's one of my top priorities when I do budget my paycheck, because I do the budget by paycheck method. So when I do budget my paychecks, these are one of the first savings challenge that I budget for. This comes from our paychecks, and we use our earning money to put into this. So this is how I try to put as much as I can in here. So every month there'll be a new envelope, a new challenge, and then I'll tally it up at the end of the year. So I'm looking forward to having all of that completed. And last year I thought that was really neat and very fun. So I was excited to see that this year she was doing it again. And it was free, so that was even better. But it's very entertaining, very motivating, I guess. So that is all that I had for today. So I hope you liked the video. If you did, please give me a like. I am starting out my YouTube channel, so it's just, I'm at the beginning, and I'm excited to show you or budget with you throughout 2024 and see how far we get with our savings. We are working towards trying to build up, like I said, our savings challenge, or our savings sinking fund for vet bill. We would like to have $1,000 in here for emergencies. Medical, same thing, $1,000. Vacation, we would prefer to get like $4,000 or more, so we're working on that. Home maintenance, we would like to get at least $5,000 for our home maintenance. Car maintenance, we would like to get, I would prefer to get a few $1,000. I might change this. This is a big amount. I might make it a bit smaller and redo it when I need to. And then, so these are our big savings goals for this year, trying to build up these savings. And like I said, the 3 to 6 months emergency fund for our bills binder, we're going to be working with that. So I'm looking forward to what 2024 will bring for us and how ahead we can get, because we want to eventually be saving up for our kids' emergency or a kid education fund. We would like to be saving for our RRSPs and try to build that up and maximize it every year. But we do want to feel comfortable with what we have first before we start investing into our future, which is what Dave Ramsey suggests in his big steps as well. So if there's any questions, leave them down below. I'll be happy to answer them. And if not, have a great day or night, and we'll see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye.